What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another movie review. Now, this is going to be a movie review on a Jazzman'S Blues. Now, this is a drama, and it's crazy because this is actually how it was back in the day, man. This takes place way back in the day. The description for this movie reads, follows an investigation into an unsolved murder, unveiling a story full of forbidden love, deceit, and a secret. Now, this movie was very good in my opinion, man. It was very realistic because of the events that took place. Like, this stuff really happened, 100 years ago or whatever. The runtime for this movie is 2 hours and 7 minutes, and this movie is starring Joshua Boone as Bayou, Amira Van as Hattie Mae, Celia Pfeiffer as Leanne, Austin Scott as Willie Earl, Milana Jackson as Sitsi, and Brad Benedict as Sheriff Jackson. They had a really good cast in this movie, and Tyler Perry took a lot of actors from like Tyler Perry's Sisters and Tyler Perry's The Oval, and he brought them over to this movie. And I think they all did a phenomenal job. And shout out to Tyler Perry, man. He wrote it, directed it, produced it. He did an amazing job with this movie. And I gotta take my hat off to Tyler Perry, man. He creates some of the best content in my opinion. And, my parents think so as well. I waited to watch this movie with them. This movie came out, a little over a month ago. But I waited because it was never the right time. And we finally were able to sit down and watch it. But shout out to Tyler Perry, man. He does the damn thing when it comes to the movies and the TV shows and stuff. He's killing it with the TV shows. But basically, this movie is about two brothers, man. One of the brothers gets treated like shit, and I'm talking about Bayou. His father treats him like shit. He treats the other brother better than him. And the mother's always looking out for Bayou. It's like the family doesn't really get along. The father goes away, and Willie Earl wants to follow him, to go play music and stuff. Eventually they all have to move. There's a time skip in the story. I think it's like 10 years because when it first starts, it's like 1937, and then we see it's 1947. So they move, to a different state. We see Bayou, he's getting into the music and stuff, just like his dad and brother were. And the mother, Hattie Mae, stayed back home. Now, Leanne and Bayou, they developed a relationship back where they were living 10 years ago, and they fell in love, but Bayou got super heartbroken because she had to leave out of nowhere. Her family did not want her with this colored person, and it was very sad. It was upsetting, man. I did not like this at all, but you got to remember, this is how it was back then, so you can't even be mad at Tyler Perry for writing this or whatever. He was just trying to show how it really was back in the day. And let's just say they run into each other again 10 years later, Leanne and Bayou, but she's married, she moved on. Her family wanted her to marry a rich white man, but eventually, these two end up connecting again, and they end up falling even harder for each other. She ends up getting pregnant. Later on, you end up finding out that it's Bayou's kid. And that's what I was thinking when the baby came out. I'm like, man, it has to be Bayou's kid. I already thought that before they even confirmed it. But, basically, in this year, 1947, we see Bayou performing as a musician. He's killing it. And we see his brother, Willie Earl. He's on the saxophone and he's playing all these instruments. He's playing music with him. But he turned into a heroin addict, and he's really falling off the rails. It's Bayou who's keeping everything together. He's trying to keep his brother out of trouble. He's trying to make him get clean, but it's just not working. And Bayou wants to go back home to see his mom for one last time. He wants to go home and play some music for her and stuff, perform and stuff in front of all the people. So he goes back home with his brother. He makes his brother go. And this was a mistake. He shouldn't have brought his brother because, his brother wasn't thinking clearly. He was already on the heroin and stuff. When they got back home, he's performing in front of his mom and all these other people. And his brother goes to the sheriff and snitches on him. He snitches to Sheriff Jackson and tells where Bayou is at. So they all come, all the white men, they come. They shoot some people and then they hang him. And it was very sad, man. He died like this. It was just very sad because, Leanne and Bayou were getting ready to run off together and finally be together for good. And then this happened. All because of the brother, man. It really pissed me off. It really pissed me off. I would honestly probably rate this movie a little higher if it wasn't for that part right there. I'm giving it a 7.5. I would rate it even higher than that because I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It was a really good movie. I just did not like that ending part. But I can't be too mad about it because it's truthful, man. You know, Tyler Perry really wrote the truth into this story. That type of stuff happened all the time. They did not want, you know, African Americans and whites together. And it's just real. It really is. That's why I can't even be mad at the story. But it really pissed me off, the ending, man. I can't believe his brother snitched him out like that. It just really pissed me off. I wanted Bayou and Leanne to be together for good. I wanted them to have a happy ending. It just didn't happen. And then you see Leanne, you know, at the end of the story, she's all old and stuff. And you see her son. Her son goes in there, you know, to visit her in the nursing home or wherever she was at. And she's just crying. She's bawling her eyes out because she's listening to Bayou sing when he was young. And it was just a very sad moment, man. A very sad ending. But I really enjoyed this movie. If you guys have seen it, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought. What did you think about that ending? Did you guys get as upset as I did? I know I got super upset. But comment all your thoughts down below in the comment section. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all movie reviews in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash the notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy, FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.